Raise your hand if you woke up late, even though you were trying to wake up early. Again, this week. Oh, actually, I have to film a TikTok. I don't know how that looks, but anyways, sorry, my keys make so much noise. As you can see, the sun's already out, so that means I'm a little bit late. Okay, well, actually, I'm not late, because I still have time. It's just I'm a little bit later than I would like to be because I do have legs today. I'm a little bit later than I would like to be going to the gym because legs, as you guys might know if you've watched my videos before, legs take a lot out of me. Yeah. I'm just gonna need more time. I like to give myself at least an hour and 45 minutes to work out, at least 2 hours, just so that I could really focus on my workout and not feel very rushed. But I'm probably working with 45 minutes, 50 minutes at the most, which actually my workouts are usually 45 minutes if I focus on them. Let's head on over to the gym and let's do some legs because goals. I'm really pushing my luck here. I shouldn't. It is 6:59. It's about to be 7. And yeah, I'm sitting here instead of inside. But it's about to be 7. This is the latest I've ever gotten back from the gym on a work morning. So I need to get in there now and get ready because I need to leave at 7:30 to be on time. Like I said, I'm really pushing my luck here. So ready? 3, 2, 1. Was that cute or no? Oh my god. Okay, I just got ready for work and we're heading out now because it's 7:33. So actually that was probably the fastest I've gotten ready. I know, like, I keep saying that all vlog, but it kind of is. I feel like because I don't have very much time to procrastinate, I can't really procrastinate. Let's head to work. I'm actually really in a good mood. I think that it's always, I woke up, here's the thing, I do my meditations, right? In my meditations, I'm envisioning myself in the future and how I'm gonna be and stuff. And I always picture myself waking up early. And like, I envision this. Okay, this is what I see when I have my eyes closed. And I'm like waking up early and I'm like, oh, like yawning, stretching, super aesthetic, right? And I get up and I start my day. When I wake up, it's the total opposite. I wake up and I'm literally so upset because I have to get up. I love sleeping. And I wake up super upset, but then I remember, no, my life is never gonna change because I'm envisioning myself waking up happy, stretching, not being upset. So I need to work on that. I remember that, and then I'm like, no, you know what? Let's put on some music. It's so crazy because a few vlogs ago, I had said that I like to listen to podcasts, motivational. And then I told you guys that I like to listen to music every now and then. Why is it that ever since I made that, it's like I jinxed myself, and this always happens. It's like I almost like jinx myself because now I'm just listening to music. It's like music is like everything, and I'm trying to listen to my videos or my podcasts, and I just can't get into them. I don't know. It's so strange, but like I know that this happens. This has happened before, so it's just a little phase that I'm going through. Let's listen to some music pretty loudly, and let's just have a good time so that we have a good day. If we lived in a wood fly, I honestly just need a break because I've been editing the same video. I didn't realize how much I talk. And I've been editing this video and it's literally just like, it's like pulling teeth, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly think because of the same problem that I was telling you, I think it was like a video or two ago, where my computer is just like lagging a lot, and that's That's just what's taking really long. But we are just sitting here, right here, editing my video. While I'm waiting for the files to load, I really wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my fitness journey and where it all started or how it's going. So basically, my fitness journey, I feel like all of our fitness journeys are they're always so unique, right? There's always a reason why. With me, my fitness journey started obviously a while ago. I always used to love to play sports when I was younger, and then growing up, I stopped playing sports, but I would always like to run. So I would take my dog to the park and we would jog, and then I slowly started getting into the gym, but mostly I was always just mostly running. And then I started weightlifting, and at first I was the type of girl that didn't want to weightlift because I didn't want to get too bulky, if you can believe that nonsense. I don't know why I used to think like that, but yeah, I didn't want to get too bulky, so that's why I wouldn't lift until I realized that was a lie. That was a lie. And I don't know why a lot of us believe it. I know I believed it. So I started weightlifting, and it was really, really fun. I think it was more the fact that I just felt very empowered. I just felt like a really strong girl. Once I started lifting, I was determined to beat my weight, right? So every single time I would lift, I would try and go a little bit heavier or try to do a little bit more reps until I got stronger. I'm still not where I want to be with my weightlifting. Again, my fitness journey was also one that I would stop, go back to, stop, go back to. There was a time where I felt very uncomfortable because I was constantly going to the gym and I was just constantly working on myself and just feeling better, and I felt very uncomfortable because I started getting attention at a job where I worked and I didn't want that attention, and it just felt really uncomfortable. And it's something that I don't speak about a lot, but I do feel like it's really important because there are a lot of women out there that sometimes we let uncomfortable situations like that kind of hinder our growth. And because of those uncomfortable situations, I stopped working out and I just really went downhill. I just got really uncomfortable again, and I just didn't want to go to the gym anymore. I didn't want to work on myself anymore because if I was working on myself, I didn't know how to stand up for myself, and that was something that would always bother me. And I just recently I started not really caring anymore what people are saying about me or what people think about me. But even then, I do care still, just a little bit. But that's pretty much where it all kind of went downhill once I started working there. Obviously, I knew I had to get another job, something different. So I got a different job. I found something different. And then in that job, I was feeling so motivated, so great. But then I just kind of hit this depression where I just was so stressed out at my job, so stressed out that even working out just felt like a chore for me because of so much stress. I couldn't even think. I was so stressed out to the point where I felt crippled. Like I didn't want to get out of bed, and I had never experienced that before, and I just didn't want to get out of bed. I just wanted to sleep all day. I just wanted to be so unhealthy, and I pretty much was just hating life, and that's not okay. I knew at that moment when that started happening to me, I had to get out of this job. I had to get out of this job because it started to get really hard in unnecessary ways. It wasn't hard that the job description was hard. It was more the fact that there was just a lot of drama going on in the workplace, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. I didn't want to be part of the drama. I just wanted to be happy and healthy, because I would be coming home from work and I still wouldn't be talking. I just didn't want to talk. I would drive in silence in my car. Silence with the windows rolled up, and it was just really hot. And I wouldn't even care. I would drive like that to my house, sit in my car for a little bit, not talk, not even watch videos, nothing. And I would just sit there in silence. And that's why I knew, okay, it's time to go. It's time to go. And as much as I didn't want to go because I didn't want to look weak, I didn't want to look like the people that wanted me out of my job got their way. I didn't want it to be like that, but I also knew I had to prioritize myself. And so again, I found another job. I saw a therapist and we started working out again. I start working out again and I'm just doing so good until and I'm not trying to blame other people for like hindering my growth, or I'm not trying to blame other people for me not continuing to do my growth. I got another job, and in that job I just realized that employees were being treated very unfairly, and I am not for that. If I see that somebody's getting treated unfairly, I will stand up and I'll talk to all my other colleagues and I'll be like, hey, like, how are you doing? Because I would see that some of my colleagues weren't getting treated fairly, and they just were basically just not getting treated fairly, right? And so because of that, I ended up also leaving that job, and I left that job because I would cry, you guys. I would cry so much for any little thing. I would just be crying. Someone would ask me, are you okay? And I was fine until they asked me that question, are you okay? And I would just start crying crying, and I couldn't stop. And I would always start apologizing and saying, I'm so sorry, I don't know why I'm crying. So that was not healthy. And because of that, I also stopped working out. So then after that, I got myself, I put in my 2 weeks. I had no jobs lined up, but I knew that if I made myself available to get another job, if I made myself available to a different job, then I would be blessed with the job because I could start whenever. And so that was just my thought process. And so I did leave that job, and then I immediately got called for an interview at my son's school, and I'm at my son's school now. But I've been doing so good. There are times where I feel a little bit like a setback coming, but I started the 75 soft, and let me just tell you that completely changed my fitness just so much, because now I have a contract between me and myself. That's how I would look at it, is like it's a contract between me, and it's just to better myself. So if I don't want to put myself down, because I knew that if I'm making fake promises to myself, I'm gonna lose my confidence, and I'm just gonna lose all of the progress that I've already made. I didn't want to break any promises to myself, because other people have already broken promises to me. Why would I do that to myself? As silly as it sounds, that 75 soft really helped me. I really enjoyed it. I did struggle because it was very heavy. It was really busy at work, and so I felt like I just wanted to give up, but no way was I gonna give up. I completed the 75 soft, and then after I completed the 75 soft, it kind of went downhill just for like a month. I didn't work out anymore. I did, but it would be twice a week. It just wasn't as consistent as I wanted it to be. So I made a deal with myself. I'm gonna do 75 soft again. And so I did. I started again at the beginning of this year, and I just been working out consistently ever since then, and I haven't stopped working out. I know it's called 75 soft, but I've actually been on this I'm actually on day 166. So today is my 166th day working out consecutively, drinking my water, eating very mindfully, and meditating every single day. So this year I've just seen tremendous growth, and I feel so good. My mood is I'm just in a better place. I'm in a better place. Basically, I just wanted to share with you guys my fitness journey and all my setbacks, but then also all those little setbacks always just catapulted me a little bit further. So I would take a step back, but then I would come back and I'd work out for a lot longer than I did when I had my first setback. Same thing, more and more. And so if you guys are on a fitness journey and you just keep having setbacks, you consider them being setbacks, don't think like that. It's okay, because fitness is actually something that's going to be lifelong. And sometimes I'm working out and I'm just thinking to myself, whoa, like this is like a never ending journey. I'm literally going to be working out a lot. It's not something where, you know, when you go to school and you finish school and then you're like, whoa, I have my degree and like you're done, right? No, when you have fitness, it's something that's long term, and for that reason you want to just be very gentle with yourself so that you don't burn yourself out, so you're having a good time along the way. So that's just my advice to you guys. If you feel like you're getting set back from your journey, from your goals, you are fine. We have all of our life to get there. You're fine as long as you start and you're consistent. Be gentle with yourself. I wouldn't suggest not hitting the gym and then going back to the gym and doing a very heavy session, because that's gonna burn you out. You're not gonna want to go to work out anymore because you're gonna be now too sore. Ease your way back in there. Maybe start with some walks. If you know that you are not gonna start weightlifting yet, maybe just go on your little walks and just get your body used to moving. And waking up early is a big thing. Waking up early, making sure that you're eating more mindful. It looks like my files are ready. So I actually just talked so much. I don't even know. I don't think I look very presentable, but I wanted to talk to you guys about that and just kind of give you guys some words of encouragement in case you needed them. Now it's time to get back to editing. Thank you for listening to this little segment of your fitness journey. Alright, so it's so much more later. It's almost 10. I just came to the kitchen to fill up my water bottle, but I wanted to close out the video as well. I don't know why today just felt like I just felt tired today. I felt drained. I had to do a lot of editing, but even my editing, like my electronic stuff, were like lagging a little bit. I don't know. But I want to thank you guys so much for coming with me on today's day. Thank you for listening to my fitness journey and the story that I told you guys. I really appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys really soon on the next video. Bye!